Oh man, do you know how much money they spend every single year? I looked this up. Also,
I'm
like
what?
90% certain after 9/11 on TSA and everything.
Okay. Right.
They spend more money every single year than it costs to build the towers.
Well, they're not very good.
Wow.
I had this horrible thought experiment. I don't know if Alan used this at all, but the idea was, would you rather, when something bad does happen, you pay out the families all that money and not spend it on the TSA?
Oh, that's
This is the trolley argument, just framed differently. I swear to God.
I don't know.
I had like a really fucking scary encounter when I was in. Well, it wasn't scary. It was just we were in LAX.
Yeah.
And you know, because I have my bag, right, which has every single wire and battery and camera. So it always gets flagged.
Yeah.
Every single time.
They hate my bags.
They stop it every time. They make me open it up. They make me fucking, and it's a mess. So it doesn't look good. It's not neat. Pull out batteries, wires, camera. And you know, it's always a thing, and I'm used to it happening every single time.
Yeah.
So I see my bag go in, you know, because it goes down, then it can get like shuttled to the side to go down.
Yes. Oh yeah. When you see it pop out the side, it's like,
oh fuck! I gotta
I'm getting arrested.
And so I'm waiting, and then as I'm like seeing just my bag go down this other thing, I'm like, fuck's sake! I got a tap on the shoulder, and I turn around, and it's TSA, and it's this guy,
Big dude.
There's like a smaller guy, and there's a bigger guy behind him, and he's like, "Are you Connor?" And I'm like, yeah, what's wrong? He's like, and there's a really long pause, and he's like, I love Trash Taste, by the way. I smacked this. I was like, don't fucking scare me like that, man.
Also, you're under arrest.
Yeah. And he's like, we're gonna kill you.
Dude,
It was so funny because I was
like, God damn it, man.
I was on because this was on the flight to Miami, right?
No, Australia.
Oh, to Australia.
We'd flown from Miami to LA to get our flight to Australia.
Yeah, that's right. And I had already like gone off because I got all of my shit. And so from the distance, I just saw Connor getting surrounded by TSA, shitting his pants.
Do they have any idea that that's terrifying?
Oh,
I think they knew.
He definitely was playing it up for sure.
That kind of sucks though. Like a lot.
It scared the shit out of me because I turned around, there was dudes just looking at me and like menacingly and knew my name.
Oh, they absolutely know how much power they have.
Yeah.
Traveling in an airport is already like a really bad experience.
Yeah. Oh man, traveling to the US, it's like there is no country that is more intimidating to get into than the US. Yeah. Holy, I've never felt like
Did they interrogate you?
More than any other country.
They've
interrogated him. He's been deported before.
I've been deported before, yeah.
Wait, how?
From the US.
Because I was on an ESTA and then I apparently broke some rules that didn't comply with the ESTA that I didn't know about. And apparently that happens.
Smuggling drugs.
Apparently cocaine is just not allowed. No, but like I basically just broke a
5
very
kilos of cocaine.
I was like, oh fuck, 6 is too much.
What's the difference?
Yeah. So like I basically, long story short is there's like a lot of very minor rules about the ESTA, the electronic visa thing, that is not, very concisely written down.
Yeah. No.
And I unfortunately broke one of those rules, and the guy was like, well, it's all right because you didn't know about it, and this happens all the fucking time.
Yeah.
So,
was the rule?
but we have to deport you.
Oh my God.
And so I was like, oh, okay. Well, my girlfriend's already gone through.
It's not a big deal. It happens all the time.
Yeah.
Does not get followed up by, we have to deport you.
That's literally how they phrased it. They were like, don't worry, man, it happens all the time. But you have a choice. You can either stay in a jail overnight until we can get your flight the next day, or you can take this other flight that takes you to Amsterdam instead, and then you have to get a connecting flight back to Japan. What would you like to do? And all I could hear was like the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire music, just like dun 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 dun. And I'm just like,
Use one of your lifelines.
yeah. I was like, it's like, can I phone a friend? Like, so I was just like, well, I'm not fucking staying in a jail overnight. So Amsterdam, please.
Every time I go to the border in America, I feel like a school kid, like who's about
Getting
to
in trouble.
You're getting in trouble.
Yeah.
And like you go to them, and I feel like a school kid, and the teacher's like scolding me. It's like, why? What are you doing here? How long are you here? And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I don't know why, but I always just feel like I needed to apologize, even if I have all the documentation, even though I'm not doing anything wrong. I always feel like, sorry.
Sometimes you just, I don't know. I mean, like a lot of the times it's been chill. girl, but sometimes you just get that one dude who you can tell. He just
they
wants
like it.
to.
He's just having a shit day.
He wants to
sees you
fuck
and he's
with
like,
people. Yeah. Like, asking questions where you're like, why would you ask that question in that way? Like you're trying.
shit this morning.
Yeah. Not even. I wish it was that. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
It's
How
like-
heavy was it?
I don't know. Dumb shit.
It's because all the border police I've met in America, even if they're the most chillest person in the world, all of them are able to project this authority in their voice that I've just seen like that is on another level compared to like most other countries I've been to. It's like, it brings,
And it's also I feel like they have this switch in emotion the moment they deem you to be okay.
Yeah.
Because it's like every time you walk up, it's always like they've got like some kind of sourpuss, like resting bitch face, just like really mean about it. And then the moment they stamp your thing, it's just like,
Oh, you're one
have
of
a
the
good
good
day.
ones.
Have a good day. I'll allow it. Thank you. It's like, oh, thank God. Thank you.
When I was a kid, because my mom wasn't a citizen, she's from Sweden.
Oh, okay.
And so she had a green card. We were coming back from Mexico, and I guess she had left her green card at home.
Shit.
And so we had to basically sit there and argue with immigration. And they're like, well, for $300 or whatever, it was some stupid fee that, years ago would have been more than what that is now. We can do it for you and figure it out electronically. Or you can go and get your green card. And so basically she stayed at LAX. And my dad drove me and my sister home, and we must have been like maybe 12.
Yeah.
So we're like, pretty young.
Yeah.
He drops stuff at home and then drives like, probably an hour and a half back to LAX.
Holy fuck.
And this is like, I remember probably landing, it was dark outside, so maybe like 10, 11, it was super late. So he probably got home at like 4 in the morning after dealing with it.
I would've
And
just paid
the
the
whole, like
$300.
they knew who she was, they had everything there, but it was just like, in order to come through without the card, you got to pay like $300-$400.
Even though on their system, they can clearly see that she has a green card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it would match up with the passport.
That's so
Yeah.
shit. So shit.
That shit's annoying.
Just like, yeah. But I've never had a bad experience.
yeah.
With any
Well, I mean-
airport security in any country?
Honestly, not really.
That's good.
Yeah, you're
I
lucky.
haven't either. It's been chill.
I think coming back from Canada is probably the most aggressively I've gotten grilled, but that was driving.
Oh.
They ask you what you're doing there and whatnot, but otherwise, like, I don't think that anyone's super. I can't remember.
Damn.
Yeah, I think I've been like interrogated a few times. Both those times in America.
This is looking pretty bad. I mean, we're both white. We're like, no about it.
I love the TSA.
This is not a great look.
My brothers.
That's privilege.
They're like, Joe, how white did you say you were again?
Yeah. You don't look very white.
Yeah, every time,
So your name is Joseph. Okay, you're good. I see your name is Gaunt Manitapa.
red.
Okay.
Too many.
Why'd you have a British passport?
I brought some stuff too that they really don't like too. Like one time we had a suitcase filled entirely with Magic the Gathering cards.
Yeah.
They
What?
hated that.
What
Why?
do you mean? Why?
I don't know. I guess it's just too dense for the X-rays to penetrate, and so it just shows up as like this brick, a solid black brick.
Wait. Okay, hold on. I gotta know. Why are you bringing in a suitcase full of Magic the Gathering cards?
I don't know because we didn't use them at all and had to drag it all the way back home.
And so you put it through customs, and they're like, "Hold up, what is that?"
What are these white bricks that
They
are showing
open
up?
it, and then of course, like it's literally filled with cards, and it's like, how do you dig through a box of cards that have been like meticulously placed in there? So the guy is just, you can just see them die on the inside because you're sitting there looking at them, and they know they're not gonna be able to put it back together.
Yeah.
And so he just sort of like picks up a couple of them, and I think he gets the vibe that like
They just cards.
it's just cards.
Yeah.
And so he let us go. But tools, they hate tools too. We had to throw. I think we were in Texas, and I had to buy a drill and some drill bits and stuff. And
You can't take a drill. in the
take a
luggage?
drill. No, you can't take a drill. You can't take anything. The bits, I understand. He's like, throw the drill bits away, but he wouldn't let me take the drill. And so I'm.
You're going to tilt the battery out?
Yeah. So he's like, you have to check it, and I'm like, nope, throw it in the trash. And he's like, he was like confused. And I'm like,
Right.
nope, throw it in the trash. Is there anything else in my bag you want me to throw in the trash? Like, if there's anything in my bag you'd like to throw in the trash, now's the chance to do it. Then I think he started getting really uncomfortable because I was just like, basically, giving him the authority to throw anything away that he didn't like.
Right.
Because it's like, screw you, man.
Yeah.
I just paid $80 for this drill. I don't want to throw it away.
Oh, shit. You sassed the guy?
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
Well, I sassed him in a way where I gave him like too much authority. Where I'm
Right.
literally just like,
Too
if there's
scared to
anything
sass
in my
people
bag
like
you
that.
want to throw away, do it right now.
I'm too scared to sass people.
Yeah, I
that.
feel
I'm
like the
yes,
moment
yes,
I do that, I'm
yes.
getting arrested.
Well, I wasn't arguing with him. I wasn't saying no, don't take my drill. It was just like anything else you want to throw away.
No, but it's the passive aggressiveness I could not do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not hindering him.
You're a bolder man than me.
Yeah.
I think so.